I'm sorry about the messy hair. Actually, right now I'm pretty sick and I feel like death. But regardless, I came through and did the stream tonight because I really appreciate my supporters and people that give me their time. And I love you guys and I appreciate everything. I really do. I want to say something because people hear me on streams sometimes having a hard time saying certain words. And there's a reason. I've had my jaw shattered when I was young, and I've had several operations to put my mouth back together so I can speak. And at one point, to make the story short, at one point I couldn't speak, and I got really scared that I would never be able to speak right for the rest of my life. And by some miracle, after some more work, somehow I am able to speak. I know the words, but sometimes I can hit certain words where I can pronounce them, or depending on how my jaw is, I could have a hard time in that moment, right? And you might notice that sometimes I have to really hit a pronunciation. Sometimes I can say it smooth. Sometimes it's just if my jaw is not working right, I gotta get it out there. It's almost like relearning how to use my mouth so I can speak. And I had to go through therapy for that. Not like mental therapy, but like, sort of like a physical therapy type of thing of learning how to speak with my mouth again, because it works differently than yours. So I can really hit pronunciations, or I can mess words up, or sometimes if I just can't pronounce it, I'll try my best to do a replacement word or skip over. But that's what you're seeing there. It's because my mouth was shattered. I'm lucky to be able to speak. So I never take for granted what I have here and what's going on. I would hope that you understand why that's happening and you don't think I'm just some fool on the stream. I'm not. At least that's not my aim. It's not like I'm a fucking genius or pretending to be somebody I'm not, but the reason you're hearing me have a hard time with words sometimes is because I've had to relearn how to speak. And just some words, it's, again, hitting that pronunciation. Sometimes my jaw is working with me and I'm there. Sometimes it's just I'm not, right? And you're going to see that sometimes. I do streams about TSR games and older games, and they can have a lot of weird words in them that can be really awkward too. So, when you're seeing me do my stream, there's going to be me just having a problem with words sometimes. They can be basic words, not even big words. Like words that I say all the time, I can sometimes hit a problem with because my jaw is just not working with me. Then there's these TSR gaming words that the guys, design games made up, and man, I try my best to do everything. So I'm doing these gaming streams where just made up words can not sound so impressive when you say them, and then you mix that with me flubbing some words because of my jaw, right? I can't get around it. I try so hard to just be as mint and clean about this as I can be. I would just hope that you can look past that, you can see it for what it really is, and you can appreciate the hard work, and I appreciate your time. I love all of you that give it to me. I really do. I'm sorry I can't be perfect on this. And trust me, I want to be. I want to be. It's just not in the cards, right? I give you my best. That's it. I always have people come across and notice this. I wish I could put a video up that was just going to stay up full time and explain to people what's happening here so they wouldn't be so judgmental. But at the same time, I can't help anything. When I speak, I can't control a lot of these things, and it's where we're at. I wish people would be more understanding, but it's okay if they're not, right? But every so often, I do try to bring up a new video talking about this, or I'll mention it in the stream. It's like, before you think all these nasty things, or you assume all kinds of negative things about me, reality isn't what you think it is. It just, the reason I'm here is not what you think, and it's, the reason I can just talk about it calmly and not be angry that people get picky about this or bothered. Here's why I'm not really bothered by it. I can just comfortably talk to you about it like this, about my jaw, the way my mouth works. It's because I'm so happy I can speak that when I thought that was taken away from me, It scared me so much at the satisfaction of getting my voice back and being able to learn how to speak again makes it that I can't be mad or depressed or bothered. I'm happy every day that I get to speak, and I get to speak to you and do content. And I think I did really well. I had to relearn how to speak with my mouth. And I think I've done a good job with it. I'm quite happy. It allows me to do tabletop role-playing games. Not as much as when I was younger, but I do it. And it allows me to talk to you and just talk. It's not like it's strange. It's not like hard to speak casually in life. But like I said, when it gets to those words, it can be something, because it's like every time I speak, I'm always working. Get it? In a way, it's casual, and I'm used to it, but it's always working to speak. That's it. Now, I don't mind the work. I'm here to be a soldier. I feel like death right now. I feel like I should be pale white. I don't know how I look to you. I feel like death. I am so sick, and the sickness came up on me really quickly tonight, and it hasn't left me, and I feel like keeling over. My people watching the stream said I looked okay, and I guess I don't know. I'll see after I record this. I'm not even looking, because I'm probably pale and look like crap. Every part of my body hurts. I didn't even touch. I just stayed the mess I am. I love you. I love my supporters. Thank you very much, and I always work my ass off to deliver for you.